guys, so another video for you. I'm very lipstick obsessed at the moment, so I'm going to do another video about lipstick. So this video is going to be about it's going to be like an overview of the MAC red lipstick that I have. I can tell you right now, some of the MAC I have some reds in the Slim Shine, but I wouldn't classify that as like a red lipstick because it's kind of glossy and it's kind of sheer, and the red lipstick that I have in mind to talk about are the really in your face reds. So there are not going to be any MAC lipstick in the luster formula either, because I found those to be kind of on the sheer side, even though I really like the MAC lipstick in Ladybug. I tried it a couple of times at the store, but it's kind of on the sheer side, and I'm still on the fence about it. But anyway, let me move on to the overview. So I'm going to start off by talking about the red lipstick in the normal lineup, and then I also have a couple of the reds in the Matte formula, but I may have to do that in a separate video. So the first one, which I really highly recommend everybody to go out and get it, because this is a Viva Glam. This is the Viva Glam 1. It's a matte formula. It's it's almost like a brownish plummy red right there. The matte formula from MAC is kind of on the drying side, so you really have to moisturize your lips beforehand, but they were really great, so no complaints there. So the second one is Ruby Woo, which is really incredibly lovely. It's a very intense, very retro blue red, and it's a matte formula again, so it's right there. Next to the Viva Glam, you can see how blue it is, because like the Viva Glam is almost like a browny plummy red. And then next we have Russian Red. It's also it's described as a bluish red on the website, but I found that this actually has, like, on me, it actually shows up more like a neutral red, but it is very pigmented. Again, it's also a matte formula. It's right there. And then next we have the MAC Red, which is a satin formula. It's also on the bluish side. For those of you who are and like the MAC Red, I wouldn't say it's like a blue red, it's almost like a pinky red almost right there. For those of you who are just starting out with like red lipstick, I would really say to go out to the counter and really try it on yourself, because red lipstick is something that you really have to get it right. And while it's fun, it's a really fun color to try, you really have to get it right, otherwise it's just gonna look like crap. So finally we have in the normal lineup, we have the Lady Danger, which is also a matte formula, and this one is a very intense orange red. It's very retro looking. Actually, all, like, except for the Viva Glam, all four of these are very retro. So Viva Glam 1, Ruby Woo, Russian Red, MAC Red, and Lady Danger. Okay, And then we move on to the matte teen. Unfortunately, the matte teens are a limited edition product from MAC. You can still get it, like depending on your store, you can still get it online, but the color selection has started slowly dwindling. And so you can get it off eBay, get it in the store, because some stores still have like a quite selection of them. So go out and check it out. So let me go. So this one is you say tomato, which is like a tomato red. Tomato is actually very similar to the Russian red, but I found that the matte teen is actually smoother than the normal matte formula from MAC. And then this one is Classic Dane, which is like a blood red. It's pretty much this. I would say it's a cross between Russian red and MAC red, really. So right there. And then next we have Power Suit, which is a very pink color, but sometimes it will show almost like a, yeah, it's more pink than red, I guess, but it's like almost pinky red on me. And this one is by far my favorite. This is a Seriously Rich, which is like a bright pink red, really. So right there, sort of similar to, can you see? It's the middle one right here. It's very similar to Ruby Woo, actually, but I found that the matte teens are actually very, like, much smoother and more comfortable than the normal matte formula. But if MAC is not bringing the matte teen back, then I guess I'll just have to stick with Ruby Woo. So, you know what, on second thought, the Power Suit is actually almost like a true red on me. Oh well. So here you are. My favorite, I have to say, is the Ruby Woo. It's just such a retro looking red. It's not a daytime red, I have to say, because it's kind of out there, really. So it's just such a retro color, and it looks fun, because, like, you know, red lipstick is not, it's something that you put on to make it special, and a lot of the times, like, the wearable reds are kind of like too average for me, I guess. And Ruby Woo is just that special color that makes it different. It's very retro. It's kind of hard to pull off. You really have to, like, have the whole ensemble going, but with the right ingredient, it looks absolutely awesome. So let me just recap again. Viva Glam 1, Ruby Woo, Russian Red, MAC Red, which is almost like a pink red here, and Lady Danger. You'd say Tomato in the matte teen, Classic Dane, which is also in the matte teen, Seriously Rich, which is like a pinky red, like pinky blue red, and Power Suit. So there you go. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Bye!